All right, everybody, welcome back to the Xavier Klein Jr. series here on Madden 24. We are on week number 8, and the goal here is to try and, watch this game and determine if we're going to make any last-minute trades, right? There's some certain players that we may be willing to offload, but my goal is to see if we can get our second win here against the Seattle Seahawks. As a reminder, here are the moves that we have done so far, right? Knowing that we weren't doing so well, I wanted to send Brian Thomas over to the Bengals. We did that in week 6 to ensure that we can bring in maybe some depth, a potential starter for the future with Leslie Jackson at corner. And we sent Thomas with the chance for the bowl. For the Patriots, we again sent a good veteran edge rusher for their side, and on our end, we were able to pick up a guy in Dom Bruce, who I think could be competing to either play an outside linebacker position or have a shot at playing middle linebacker too. So we made the moves. As you can see, we truly tried to just get some additional picks and move forward here, because it's going to take time to build this team up. The first season or so isn't necessarily the most interesting, but it is a chance for us to still assess this squad. So let's get ready to knock this out here and get to week number 8 against the Seahawks, playing at home. So the Elk franchise has been tough. They have only won one game, and it has not been great since. Now, last game, we almost had a shot at winning, and Frank Bowles ended up throwing his first 300-yard game in quite some time. So I'm pretty proud of how he has played so far. Maybe he ends up being the guy that competes next season. But all I know right now is I got 3 quarterbacks on cheap deals, and maybe we'll be able to spend some more money next season with the 77 overall ability to trade or assign in the offseason. So we're going to keep it rolling and hopefully continue to develop and get it going here. You got Mike McDaniels looking like the head coach for the Seahawks there. And Xavier Klein, it's been a struggle. Xavier Klein Jr. is not dealing with the same team that his father once coached, where he had some legitimate stars on his squad. He truly has a lot of young guys here. This is a young franchise, and I think we can build it. Orlando looks like they ended up beating the Colts there, and we are ready to roll. The Elk will get the ball to start this half. Gonna boot it to the middle of the end zone there. They will kneel it, and we'll start the drive at the 25. Now I moved some players around. Hayes has moved up to wide receiver 2. I think he has the speed to really do some pretty nasty stuff. Might as well give him a chance. He's a UDFA, and if we can bring him on for a cheap deal, I say why the heck not. The O-line's been playing pretty well outside of Bayless at right tackle, so right tackle might be a focus in this upcoming offseason / draft. First play right there is an out route. It's going to be knocked out of the hands of Anderson, who I think is really battling it out to be the true tight end 1. We got a couple guys there who I think could play pretty well, and Anderson is really fighting for that. Shotgun split, wide receiver stack close right here on 2nd and 10. They only rush 4. Bowles gets smoked, though. Looks like the right guard got killed on that play. And I believe that is not the starter. That is a backup guard due to the injury of our starting right guard. So, he's going to feel some pressure there. 3rd and long. They rush 4 again. Bowles sets his feet, throws a shot. Nice catch right there by Nickerson, who has been a very good player for us. He's been battling out along with McDougal. I think those are 2 wide receivers, and Hayes being the 3rd that I'm really comfortable with so far. Spillman and the other cat, the big targets, have not been so successful. They tend to drop the ball quite a bit. Quads right, 10:45 left here in the first quarter. They only rush 4. Bowles is rolling out, and he rolls to the wrong spot. Bad awareness there. Elston comes in hot. I don't know why he rolled to that side. He had a clean pocket. That's a bad mistake, though, there. 2nd and 21, 10 left here. He calls an audible to flip the field. 2nd and 21. Bowles has time, throws it over to the flats, and it's dropped. Bengals 6-1. So it looks like Lamar Jackson's leading that team there. Brian Thomas Jr., wide bunch right. I actually think he might have gotten cut. 3rd and 21. He's going to try to take off running, and Sheffield comes in with the sack. So the Elk are not starting off so well here. It's been definitely kind of tough, right? Like this team's going through it right now with just being a young franchise. Hopefully, you know, some of these guys will succeed, but it's been a rough outing. I like dealing with these kind of series though, where you get to build a team from scratch and roll through that, and it's kind of neat to where I don't get to know any of these players. I may think of something like this in the future for another Madden down the road, but this is actually kind of neat to see what we can do with this franchise. The Elk franchise will be kind of fun, and you know, continue to see different teams out there. 2nd and 9. I formation play action here. He has time, throws it to the fullback. That's good defense right there. Good team tackling all across the board. I have yet to solidify my corners. I think you know, we're trying out a couple of guys there. Trips tight end right, has time, hits the first down with ease. You know, there's definitely a couple spots that haven't been fully solidified. The interior line, I think Brackett might be back now, which would be nice. But we need to get to the QB more often. Running back cuts back to the right, and he is shut down by Basket. It's a good play right there by the defensive 1st and 2nd level there. 7:05 left here in the first quarter. They're going to hand it off now. Again, he cuts to the right. He finds the room, cuts past the safety, and he's down at the 39. McKenzie, what a move right there. Titans beat the Saints 27-21. You got a shotgun, 2-back set. It's kind of like an offset split. Number 18's a dog. Norwell, he seems pretty good. Empty bench set here. Trips left. 5:55 left here in the first quarter. They send 5 this time, and he throws it just not even hesitating. Wow, the Blues, man, they have starting to faltered in this series, in this season. It's been kind of crazy. Monarchs beat the Giants. Their play action. He's rolling, and he throws it away. Gets out of danger on that one. First incomplete pass. 5:16 left here in the first quarter. Trips right. Quarterback makes a change. Goes for an RPO. 22's got room. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. That is a big dude. The 22's rocking a running back number here. Strong side formation. Defense has been struggling so far this game. And the quarterback. What a play by the QB, dude. He looks so poised there. Just steps in, throws a nice little dot to number 18, Doug Norwell. And that's a touchdown on their first drive. I'd say, you know, I got Sean McVay here, who currently has no attributes as a OC right now. So we're gonna have to figure out how to slowly develop that. I'm just not sure if this is the right scheme for this team. I tried to use the Rams, but I'm wondering if maybe we might have to make a change in the OC, and which would include a new playbook there. I think the defense is fine with what it has. We just need better players there. Bowles finally hits a shot on that one. That'll get us about 7 yards. McDougal, slot receiver, getting 7 there. Nice on that one. Shotgun. We got a tight set here. They rush 4. Bowles feels the pressure, throws a deep shot. Nice catch by McDougal. He was being guarded by a linebacker, and he took advantage of that. That was a good throw upfield by Bowles there. Trips right. 3:25 left here in the first quarter. Bowles is doing okay so far. He's gotten sacked a couple times, but he's doing all right. Throws a drag route right there. Nice play. And yeah, that's Tally right there, one of our big receivers. He gets a nice little catch for 9 yards. I formation set. Defense has 6 on the D-line there. They're going to play action this. Bowles, he's got the... No. What is that, young man? he had the time and he just decided to run late. Trips left. Talley slotted on the left side. 2:05 left here in the first. Bowles has the time, hits the hitch right there to Talley, who falls forward. And we got 1st and 10 in the red zone for the first time today. Nice grab right there. Shotgun spread set. We have yet to run the ball, folks. This is the thing that I'm worried about. And that's why I'm wondering if we get a new OC, you know, maybe run the ball a little bit more. Maybe a balanced set. So we might look at a couple different playbooks that would fit that. And I'm thinking maybe nice little run. Oh, he almost got loose. That's Ridley's first carry of the game. Wondering if maybe we look at maybe the Raiders or something like that. Something a little more balanced. 3rd and 7 or Titans could be fun. Bowles taking a deep step back, throws a shot, and he just missed his receiver by a mile. Spillman 6'4", and he missed him like that. They're going to settle for a field goal here. The Lions beat the Blues 31-24. And it's kind of rough. See teams like this. And gonna have to figure this one out here. You know, what I like right now, though, is like we are focusing on scheme, because that lets me know if some of these guys really are it. And then we'd have to figure out next, how are we going to, you know, build on that. But hopefully we'll get some dev traits, right? We got one for Noel. It'd be nice to get another one. Play action draw here. Nice throw. My gosh. You could like this team's 3 and 4 right now, but you could see like there's a huge difference between Seattle and us right now. It's kind of crazy. You wouldn't expect it to be this bad, but they hand it off there. Look at this. My team's just getting rolled on. I'll keep watching. But depending on how I feel, we may end up skipping. Not seeing the whole game here. My team isn't truly in its final form or even near like 30% of what I have my vision for this thing, because I still think there are some guys I'm cool with keeping right now. There's probably half of each side of the field that I'm like, okay, those are my starters that I'm going to assign and probably keep around for at least like a couple more seasons outside of their contract, I mean, like extension opportunities. But a lot of these guys I just don't see coming back. We'll get there, you know. We'll continue to bring in new vets, younger players there. A little smoke screen on that one. 13 can't get loose. And Mark Trainer, number 83, is that him? Yeah, that's him. He's hurt. He's heading to the tunnel there. Shotgun offset split. Defense looking really aggressive on this one. And they send it all. He throws it quickly to the running back, who's going to try to fight and gets it. We had him dead to rights, well behind the line of scrimmage. That just shows you how key a ridiculous X-Factor running back is. Look at this. They sent the blitz. They hit the QB. He had less than a second there, and he still got it done. Unbelievable. 10:45 left here in the half. Shotgun spread set. They send 4. QB looking. Throws it. Oh, it's picked. What a pick right there. He's going to take it to the 50, the 40, 30, 10, 5. Pick 6 by number 47, James Malone. He's the starting slot corner. Wearing such an odd number. But he was playing aggressive on that out route on the offside, far side of the field there. 22 was wide open in the middle. He wanted to hit Doug Norwell again. Back shoulder throw was the poorest decision you could have made there, but the Elk actually get a highlight here, and they end up taking the lead. It is 10-7 here. Never expected that. Happy to see it, but I'm wondering if we can keep it rolling on this one. 10:32 left here in the half. Can these Elk ride the defense? Single back set. 5 on the D line there. Hands it off to McKenzie. McKenzie Able to get 4 there. Interesting. Shotgun offset split. A audible to an I formation. Uh-oh. 9:54 left here in the half. Play action. And he throws it away. Defense is working through it. They're starting to find a groove now. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the DC is the right fit. The playbook is the right fit for the guys that I got. I just need to figure out the other pieces. There! And it's another pick! Safety coming down from up top, and that's another pick 6. Earl Bartell. No, that's the tight end, the corner that I traded for. Earl Bartell with the pick 6. You can't make this up right now, man. Do not throw to the right side of the field, it looks like. He came in on that one. They're playing a zone. Alford was the target. And that is another pick 6. The Elk fans are like, oh my gosh. Do we have a shot at getting their second win in this season? You know, expectations of this new franchise are very low. But that's the thing, is even if they are the worst NFL team in the league, they're still pretty solid. In the divide between the worst team and the best team, it could be on probably like a dozen different plays. You know, a dozen plays can truly decide that a lot of that stuff. Factors such as injuries can also play into it too. So, you know, this is a new squad. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Shotgun spread, and they run it with McKenzie, who just burnt that second level. He's well up to the third level. Oh, this is Buckshank. So they got like another running back that's killing us. Unbelievable. Bengals beating the Packers. I can't believe Lamar went to the Bengals. That's crazy. 2 tight ends on the right side of the line. They're going for an RPO here. And 22, he runs hard. They got 2 big targets there. I'll definitely pay attention to, you know, trying to get the best players that I can. We got the cap space, so I will spend some more money on some guys. I won't try to get too crazy with it, but I do see myself trying to spend some money to ensure, you know, these guys are here for the long haul for some positions. Norwell there, nice catch, but the quarterback is throwing so... He's an elite, I think he's an X-Factor QB too, so you could tell the difference between an elite QB and a QB that's not so elite. Look at this. He's like not worried about it. James Maynard, O-lineman, gets hurt there, but he didn't look scared. Empty bench, trips left here. 7:43 left here in the half. Throws a dig route there. 22 with a very tough catch. Gets it done. Green. 3rd and 1. Trips tight end left. Defense coming in with an odd set. And throws a slant. Golly, dude. How they could get that done so easily. Now the defense has been out there for a while, so maybe they are a little tired. Hopefully we can get that, you know, get that rotation going there. Play action here. Pressure coming in. Throws it to the back of the end zone. We got a flag on the play. We got a flag on the play. Oh no. It was Leslie Jackson. A little too handsy there, and they got 1st and goal at the 1. I formation set, defense looking to stop him there. McKenzie just follows his blockers, falls into the end zone. Another injury though. Looks like an O-lineman, Grimes, is hurt on the play, and the Seahawks have scored. So they haven't taken the lead because we've had back-to-back pick 6s. So we're actually up by 3 right now. I'll take it, man. Here we go. 6:28 left here in the half. Elk finally on offense. Defense has done so well. The offense should be very, very rejuvenated here. No luck there by the running back. Down to the 18. Returner is definitely going to be something for us to look at there. Shotgun bunch left. They rush 4. Bowles taking a step back. Throws a clean throw. What a throw. And he hits the UDFA Hayes, who's taken an opportunity to play in the active roster. And I think he's done pretty well so far. He was heavily targeted the last time we played. This time only his first target. And there's Ridley bouncing around. He fumbled the ball! Picked up right there, though, by Nickerson. And we're looking at 2nd and 6 here. 5:25 left here in the half. Shotgun split. Wide receiver stack close left. 5:20 left here in the half. He's got time. Throws a shot. Nice back shoulder throw there. Able to hit Anderson. And that's a first down. And we're looking at the Elk inside Seahawk territory. Looks like two tight ends set, but he looks like he may have flipped the field here. Single back. Play action here for Bowles. He's rolling out. Able to hit Anderson there. Defense coming in hot, and they shut that down right at the line of scrimmage. Houston currently 6-1 going against the Niners, who are 4-3. So we got a single back, offset ace close. They're going for a toss here. He follows his blockers, and Ridley goes nowhere. The running back play situation definitely is something to be yearned for. That might be something we decide to do here at the trade deadline, to bring in some youth that I could be a little bit more happy about. And there goes Bowles. He's going to fight for the first. Stiff arms a player. He keeps his legs moving and slides to the 29. What a run by Bowles. Ooh, he's telling him what's up. He's telling him what's up. The pressure came in hot. Good blocking, though, by the left side to keep it going. And that was a stiff arm on 43. He's not going to be able to go back into the locker room after that. Oh, my goodness. That will be on the tape to study on Monday. Boy, oh boy, will he be sad. 2:55 left here in the half. Single back deuce close at the 29. Hands it off here. Ridley fights forward to about the 23. It's a 7-yard gain there. Armadillos in our division currently, they're kicking butt. They just beat the Snowhawks there 31-24. Shotgun spread set. 2:15 left here in the half. Defense sends 4. Bowles has time, throws it to the flats. It's caught by Anderson. He tries to swing forward for the first down, but he'll be short. It'll be 3rd and 1, and that's a 2-minute warning. Good game so far. Like I said the last game, we had that one and just lost it at the end. I think this team is on the cusp of actually starting to find a rhythm to the point where they could actually win some things. Little drag route right there. 24 ended up getting that first down. Good job by Ridley coming out of the backfield there. Shotgun split, wide receiver stack close right. 1:35 left here in the half. They send 4. Throws it over to the left, and he hits McDougal or Nickerson, but that doesn't really do much there. Loss of 4 yards. Try to stay within range, at least kick a field goal. We got a bunch right. 55 seconds left here in the half. Got time. Back shoulder throw, and number 5, Spillman misses it. Big guys, dude, with these drops are really irritating me. Shotgun tight set. 54 seconds left here in the half. 3rd and 14. Rushing 4. Bowles feels the pressure, throws it to the left. They end up catching the ball right at the original line of scrimmage, but nothing happens there. They're going to settle for a field goal. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts here heading into this second half, or to the end of this first half, so it ain't bad, man. They're going to down in the end zone. They'll start the drive at the 25. Let's see what we can do here. Empty bench set. Just throws a quick hitch there. They call their first timeout. Not bad on that one. They rush 4. Throws a shot. Double covered. Great job by Jackson on that one. He does get a little handsy though. We saw that on that play, on that pass interference call. Tight end off the right side of that line. They rush 5, and that didn't look like a problem. And there goes a big catch right there. Their running back McKenzie injured on the play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3 receiver set, 1st and 10, 35 seconds left here. Seahawks going to try to get in field goal range. He's got time. Throws it away to stop the clock. Not a bad move right there. Tight end off the right side of the line. Here we go. Rush 4. What a throw. 22 is a freak, man. If that guy ends up being available in the free agency, you got to take him. Oh, wow. They didn't use their timeout. They finally did there. I don't know about that one. They're going to settle for a field goal. I would have called a timeout at the time of the catch. But maybe they were scared they might have, gotten sacked and caused the loss of time, loss of opportunity to kick at least a 3-point score there. Tough luck though. 20-17, and the Elks defense has done well. I'd say the offense is chugging along. Not the greatest of sets. A lot of field goals there. It's been our defense that's gotten us here with this lead. But I'm hoping for the best. Heading to the second half. Seahawks get the ball. Let's see if they can get it rolling on this one, man. Come on. There you go. Good tackle by 42 there. Good tackle by 42. Single back set. 7 in the box here for the... he throws a... Wow. I don't even know how Norwell caught that ball. That's pretty incredible. This team is just unbeatable, man. Not unbeatable. It's just, incredible how good this team is compared to where we're at. 2nd and 7 here. Pressure coming in. Good double cut. Dude, the blocking on the O-line is pretty incredible, too. How they're able to set the blocks and not allow my guys to get through. I would think the pressure would be enough, but Noel hasn't found a room. We're getting dealt with a little draw play right there. McKenzie's not on the field. They got Buckshank running the ball, and he seems to do pretty well. I'm hoping we can slow him down, but they're edging closer and closer to our territory. Play action here. Throws a deep shot. Wide open is Norwell to the 10. 5. Touchdown. What a throw by the QB. But the fact that Norwell outran all the guys, Norwell and Green are a ridiculous duo here. What a throw. And looks like 43 just was out of pocket. Unbelievable. And just like that, the Seattle Seahawks have retaken the lead here. My goodness. Come on, man. Let's get it figured out here. 10:07 left here in the third quarter. They're going to kneel in the end zone, start the drive at the 25. I need something better, man. I need something better. Strong side formation here. Defense has 8 in the box, kind of. 7 technically. Play action. Oh, no, he hands it off. And there goes Ridley with the run. He fumbled the ball, dude. Unbelievable. Ridley finally had a big run, and he just got smoked. It looked like he got hit pretty hard there. Stiff-armed one. Yeah, they stripped it. 49 stripped it. Tough luck. Now the Seahawks have great field position here. Single back bunch left. QB has the time, throws the drag route to 26. Buckshank comes out of the backfield, and there's another injury, folks. That O-line is getting annihilated today. Bunch right. 2nd and 4 to 34. 9:56 left here in the third. Oh my gosh! That could have been a second pick. If anything, it's a second pick 6 for Malone. Now is not the time to drop the ball, man. 3rd and 4 here. Wide receiver stack left. Oh, it's picked off though this time. Great snag right there. That's number 30, Hardesty, the rookie free safety. They lost the last one. They get it right this time. Number 3 is seeing ghosts out there. He's just not reading it right. Look at this. Oh, Hardesty, aggressive there. Intended for guess who? Norwell. It's like he cannot stop looking in Norwell's direction. That truly is his number 1. Single back deuce close play action here. Bowles throws it on the run, and Anderson hangs on to it, but Goes nowhere there. Wow, dude. Falcons are 10 and have only lost one time. That was a close game there, though. That was an empty bench set. Ends up audibling to a single back set. Throws a drag route right there, and that is Anderson. And a little closer on that one. 3rd and 3. 8:35 left here in the half. I need more from Bowles. They rush 4. Has time. Throws a shot. Nice catch. Nice catch right there. That's the rookie Hayes there with a good grab. He's going against the #1 receiver, man. It's not easy, but he's doing pretty well. 2 tight ends on the left side of that line. 1st and 10 at the 41. Bowles throws it. Oh, no. 33 was just underneath. Bowles trying to chase him down. I don't know if he's going to get him. He does. But Wiggins with a huge pick six. That's a big slot corner. And Bowles just made the same mistake that the Seahawks quarterback did. Yeah, that's a big jump. Intended for Hayes. Great grab right there. So the Seahawks get the ball back, and they are deep in the red zone. 1st and 10 here at the 14. Trips tight end right. They're going for an RPO. And, ooh, nice little hit right there on that big receiver. Green took a nasty hit, but he just hit the century mark there. 101 yards. I formation set. They're going for a toss here. There goes. Oh my gosh, he's so fast. Oh my gosh, he's so fast. Tyler Buckshank is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. They got to show the instant replay on that one. My guy just got smoked there. Look at this. He outruns him and then he spins on him. Oh my gosh. You can't make that up, folks. Seahawks have taken a 2-possession lead now. Oh my goodness. Come on, fellas. See what you can do here. 31-20. Now it was the defense that put the touchdowns on the board. The offense has yet to do anything. Oh my goodness. 7:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bunch right. Play action here for Bowles. He's got time. Throws a cross body. It bounced off the shins of McDougal. This may be the last time you see Bowles playing here, though, man. He may be just a backup. I'm just not seeing anything that makes me encouraged here. Hayes with the jet sweep. They leverage his speed right there. He takes a nasty hit, but at least they get Hayes the ball. Crowd loves #1. I'm hoping he can keep it rolling here, man. Wide receiver stack right. The rush 4. Throws a slant, and 50 just was already there. He wasn't even looking. 2nd and 10 here at the 39-yard line. 6:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. Trips right. They're going for a screen, and it just got blown up. 3rd and 10. 31-20 here. Empty bench. Trips right. The Canton Aviators end up getting a win there. Come on, man. Bowles has time. Deep shot. Able to hit the seam. What a catch right there by McDougal. Those are the things you hope to see, man. Those are the things you hope to see right there. 2 tight ends on the left side of the line. Play action here for Bowles. He's rolling out. He's going to take off running. He's going to get the 1st down. He takes a nasty hit by the middle linebacker. But it's 1st and 10 in the red zone. At least he's trying. Come on, man. Shotgun tight set here. Offense. Has some time. Throws it. Oh my gosh. He was so off balance, bro. Come on, fellas. Trips tight end left here. See what he can do. Play action again. There goes Bowles. He's going to take off running. He gets smoked. 2-yard gain, but Bowles looks tired. Wide receiver stack left. Come on, fellas. Let's go here. Get it done. Ball's inaudible. We're looking at wide bunch right. Empty bench. Bowles rolling out. Easy pressured again. And Bowles is hurt, folks. A lot of hits. It took a toll, and now he's heading to the tunnel. So we should see Sam Howell out there being the starter. Not what we hoped would happen, but Frank Bowles definitely felt the pain on that one. You keep running, man. You're gonna feel it. They gotta get better here. They're gonna boot this thing to about the front of the end zone. Take to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 41, 42-yard line. What a return right there for the Seahawks. There's Buckshank, 4 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. He's taking advantage of the timeout there. Seahawks have really built a good team, though, man. Motioning a receiver. 4:16 left here in the third quarter. Throws it to the running back. It's about 3 there, but that's a good tackle by Thomas, one of our middle linebackers. Buckshank is being leveraged, though. They're going to use this man. Play action here. As time throws a deep shot. Wide open is Norwell again. I think that was the touchdown play right there that Norwell had before. And they are 1st and 10 at the 21 here. Somebody needs to figure this out, man. I formation set. There you go. Good hit on Green. That's Malone. That's Springs. Okay. All right. Keep it rolling here. I formation set. Might be a safety blitz on the right side. Yep. Coming in hot. He throws a deep shot. Norwell tries to stretch out. No luck on that one. We're looking at 3rd and 10. Trips right. Oh, the pressure came in. 15 just... Oh, he just got... He didn't really hit the edge. 15 made a mistake there. We're looking at 4th and 10. So at least they hold them. But they're back where they were, just, you know, down by 10 again. Come on, man. You gotta be better here. Wow, dude, they really kicked that ball far. Let's go, man. Come on, you can do this. Shotgun spread set. They rush 5. And there goes Sam Howell getting sacked. They smell blood in the water here. Knowing that Bowles isn't there, Howell hasn't really been the guy. He's rolling out, sets his feet, hits a drag, and that doesn't really do much there. I need something more from Howell. Empty bench. Come on, man. I need something more. Ooh, he calls an audible. Just flips the play here. Quads left. Rush 4. Howell feels the pressure, and he gets hit again. We're going to make some changes here and get back into this. So with the pick 6 from Bartell, I'm going to have him play on the outside. We're going to let Tyson play QB, and I moved Wilson back up to starting running back just to see if we can find a spark here, man. Good job by the special teams there. The Buckshank hasn't really been too involved on the ground game after that touchdown. But we'll see if he could figure this one out here, man. I need something more, fellas. Defense has to try to see if they can stop him once again here. Oh my gosh. They're just using this guy, Buckshank, now through the air, and he is killing us. 1st and 10 at the 46, 55 seconds left here in the third. Play action, RPO, I mean. Oh my goodness. They hit it to number 81 there. Strong side formation. Wow, I didn't even realize how many times Boyd got the ball. Hands it off. And Buckshanks gets 7 there. That might end this quarter. Yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Trips right. We're going to have to... The thing is, I can't do anything too crazy, too drastic. I think my goal, though, is to see if I can find some youth in the block that, you know, we could test out. But I think we're just going to have to leverage the draft along the way until this team's at a good spot. What pressure right there. There it is. Oh, sack fumble. Picked up by Buckshank. He gets smoked. He fumbled it. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Did you see that? That was multiple hits, multiple fumbles. Noel killed Buckshank, dude. And they just couldn't get that ball. 15, dude. Oh, you're killing me. 3rd and 24 here. Spread set. Defense smelling blood in the water here. They send it all. And he's going to get hit. Oh, that should have been a fumble. Duncan's thrown 3 picks, though, man. So the defense is been pretty good. Seahawks have gotten us with some crazy plays, but I know, little by little, it'll be pretty cool to see what this team will look like 3 years into the rebuild. 11-19 left here. Shotgun set. They're going to hand it off. There goes Wilson. His first carry goes nowhere. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the team... Oh, this is the #1 takeaway team. I feel like the running backs just don't look good, but could just be the right guard is not the main guy for us too. He seems to get pushed a lot. Tyson trying to do something, and Archer gets there, but it's kind of crazy. Bowles rolls to the right, and this Howell and Tyson seem to keep rolling to the left. Tyson, and he just throws it away. Oh my gosh. Oh man, the defense tried their best to get this team in the right spot. And oh, that's a roughing the kicker. That's a roughing the kicker. Wow. Big mistake by Kenny Humphrey there. So the Elk at least get a new set of downs, but they're back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. 1st and 10, 2 tight ends on the left side of the line. Tyson steps back, throws a nice little out route there to Spillman. It'll be close to the first down, 2nd and inches. Offset ace close. Tyson making a change of the line. 5 on the D line there for the Seahawks. Got time. Nice little shot right there. Can't complain on that one. Single back set here. Hands it off, and Wilson... I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough here. 8:25. And looks like Tyson calls an audible for an empty bench set. Wide bunch left. Rush 4. Tyson sidearms it to Spillman. Ooh. That was pretty cool. That was actually kind of neat right there. 1st and 10, quads right. Defense makes a change. They only rush 3. They're going for a screen over to the tight end, who gets about 6 there. Okay, now it's wide bunch right. 2nd and 4. Tyson making changes there. He's really taking an opportunity here for granted. I love it. I hope he keeps it rolling. They only rush 3. They throw a quick shot right there, and Nickerson gets a first down. And they're slowly getting down the field. Clock is ticking though. 6:25 left. Look at Tyson. He just keeps audibling like crazy. Single back bunch left. Play action here. Tyson has time. Throws a deep shot. Oh, that would have been sweet. It just was poorly thrown. Oh my gosh. Wide bunch right here. 6:17 left here in this one. They rush 4. Tyson throws the same. Nice grab. Oh, no. He dropped it. Now the rookie left guard is hurt. Oh, my goodness, man. 3rd and 10. This O-line just looks bruised and battered for sure. I think our left tackle is hurt as well. That's another guy I see there that's not the same. And Tyson just, he can't go anywhere. 4th and 10. I think they got to go for it. Let's see what he can do here. 6:09 left here in this one. They rush 4. Tyson throws a deep shot. 50-50, no good. And we will go ahead and end this one. So that'll do it. The Seattle Seahawks win 37-23. Looks like they kick a field goal at the end. It was just rough. As you can see, nothing looks good here. Everybody's just, no one's doing anything good. I don't feel comfortable with any of it. McDougal has been a nice little factor for me. But that's been like the only shining light. But look at this, Bryce Graham, Bayless, Blackwell, all these guys giving up sacks. Noel had 3 tackles for loss, and he had a sack today. We had 3 picks today, which is pretty awesome to see. And despite all the defense fighting their freaking tail off, we still end up with a freaking loss. So the Elk fall to 1-7 here at the trade deadline. So what are we gonna do, right? I think I'm gonna look to see. Oh my gosh, I'm scared about this injury. Who is Dante Berry, left guard, is out for 3 weeks. Frank Bowles is out for 4 weeks with an abdominal tear. So this is one where we'll probably put him on the IR and just roll with Tyson for the remainder of the year. But that, like, look at this, dude. I got 4 guys on the IR, man. Can't make this up. It's been pretty bad. Now, knowing that, though, right, I want to get to the trade center. I want to see if, is there a QB on the block? It looks like there is. You got Brennan Peters here, 24 years old. I want to see what the Vikings record looks like before we get there. Seems to be a true backup. He's got 2 years left on his contract. He was drafted in the late 2nd round. Throw power's there, his speed's there. So Peters is never going to get a shot. Like, I think Taylor Banks probably has an extensive contract by the X Factor ability here. Yeah, he's getting paid a lot of money. So I think Peters could be a shot. They don't really need a middle linebacker. What are they talking about? Need a right end. What's the right end situation look like? Baskerville. And send them Brandon Baskerville. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send him Brandon Baskerville. Leverage that 2038 2nd round pick. I'd see the 2037 5th rounder and then one of our 7th round picks. I think that's, so they still get like a similar stuff, but they get Baskerville as well. So the trade's been done, so at least we get another quarterback that we get on the field here. I think this is a good opportunity to see what we got. Oh no, he's a 75. Okay, I thought I screwed that up. So Brennan Peters, he's a 75 overall. It works within my range, man. I thought I screwed that up. Thank goodness. So now that we did that, I think that's going to give an opportunity to see what we can do with Peters. The running backs are just horrendous for me. And it's not to say that. What I would say here is if there was a running back here, I'd be okay. Maybe we try that out. Jordan Brooks, a veteran. Not a whole lot of, you're not going to find a whole lot of depth here. We could get a guy from someone's practice squad, a Jermichael Fisher with crazy speed on him, decent carrying, okay catching. That could be an interesting play there. But I think we're just going to have to roll with the running backs that we have. The O-line getting hurt is just such a tough situation there. But with another player on the IR, that gives us an opportunity to maybe bring another player up. So I'm going to, crazy enough, we have no more O-linemen on our block, man. I think we're gonna have to roll with the O-line we got. This is crazy. Is there anybody else we're willing to trade right now? I have to look at another free agent. I would go with Reed Rhodes here. Decent strength, decent awareness. Not a run blocker, more of a pass blocker. I think that's good to just bring another guy in to help out with the O-line there. But I think we've offloaded enough. Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense there. So we are past the trade deadline now. Looks like a practice squad player, Dontre Kidd, ends up getting snagged on another person's roster there. It's to be expected. You got the Texans coming up here now. And I'm going to make some changes, and I'll be right back, and maybe we'll watch a little bit of this next game. All right, so we made some changes at the as far as the starting 11 on each side of the field here. The O-line, we're going to give Autry, our rookie that we drafted, an opportunity to start. Bayless has not done so well, so we're going to give DeJuan Jones an opportunity there. Nick Young was one of our tight ends on our board on our team that we're just going to have him start. Peters is a star dev, so we're going to see the guy we traded for get a chance to step up there. Hayes moved up to number 1 wide receiver. Defensively, I just kind of tweak some things. I want to see Dom Bruce out there. We traded for him, so I'd like to see him play on the outside and kind of see how that works out. If it does well or not so well, maybe move Thomas to the outside and just continue to tweak this along the way. Martell had that pick 6 last game, so we're going to see how he does. So, we're not going to jump into the main part of this one. My goal is to just watch a little bit of it and just see how he functions, then go from there. So we are playing against the Texans. CJ Stroud is still the quarterback there, so it's kind of cool to see him succeed. QB plays here. Shotgun. Trips right here. 14 has time. Throws a nice toss to Hayes, but he drops it. Peters 3 for 5 for 77 and a touchdown. So he did something good on the first drive. Texans are a very good team. Shotgun split set here. 1:18 left here in the first. Rush 4. Peters throws his seam route. What a throw. And Peters able to hit McDougal there. Wide bunch left here. Caulfield in the backfield. 40 seconds left here in the first. We hand it off to Caulfield. He's got a little room. It's about 3 there. Sentinels are beating the Snowhawks 14-0. Wide bunch right. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rush 4. Peters throws it. Nice throw. Oh my gosh. Hits Hayes on that one. Ends the first quarter. Did we find our dog here? Peters looking pretty good. Shotgun spread set here. Rush 5. And he's in trouble. Now that blitz came in hot. Nothing was open. Will Anderson still there. Wow, that's kind of cool. So Stroud and Anderson are still on the Texans after 10 plus seasons. Kind of neat to see there. 2nd and 18. First sack given up was that one. They're going for an RPO here. And that got sniffed out pretty quickly. 6 for 8 though. We haven't seen a QB do that in a while. Trips left. 10:55 left here in this half. 3rd and 15. They're going for a screen. Texans collapse on that one with ease. And as good as the drive was starting to look, it will end in a punt here. Tough. We're going to boot this thing. That's our rookie punter. Still outside the 20. Not what I wanted there. Dante Elam. So wide bunch right here for Peters. 1st and 10 at the 45. We're going to hand it off. Decent run by Caulfield on that one. Gets him 9. Peters kind of pumped about that. Spread set here. 31-21. Cowboys beat the Monarchs. Saints beating the Austin Armadillos there. Throws a slant and it's picked off. That was a heavily aggressive throw. Jefferson came in on a cover 1 robber there. And that is a big mistake for Peters. Defense playing pretty well so far. And the Elk are really fighting hard here, man. They really want to give the franchise a second win here. Hayes playing one. He's doing all right. Nice catch right there. 1st and 10 at the 32. Single back deuce close. Audibles here. Peters to flip the play, it looks like. Steps back, has time, throws it on the run. They went for a 50-50 and Hayes can't get that. Good stop right there by 27. We got a spread set here. 30 might be coming in for a blitz. Hopefully Peters sees that. Yep, they run to the opposite side and Caulfield gets smoked by number 20. Who picked the ball off on the last drive. Yeah, the defense really mixing it up here. 39. They rush 4. Oh, he just missed him. Earl Autry, the right guard, the rookie right guard that I decided to start, ends up getting hurt on that play there. Tough luck, man. Golly, 3:25 left here in the half. They're going to fair catch it inside the 15. So far, it's been okay by the defense. 7-3 here. Hasn't been as exciting. But they're going to bring Bryce Graham back in there. Hopefully he gets an opportunity to do what he needs to do. But I wanted to see Autry out there. You know, our team's not winning, so you got to give the rookies opportunities to start out there and just see, you know, what do they have? Do they have enough to make it work or not? The Wizards tied up with the Titans, it looks like. Some of these franchises, right, have had opportunities to grow. This is our first one, first year. The Elks defense is really doing work here against the Texans. 1st and 10 at the 34. Peters throws an out route right there. Nice catch for a 4-yard gain. 3 for 30 there for McDougal. Single back bunch left. Calls a change there at the line. Play action here for Peters. And he's going to get sacked. Golly, dude. Can't make this up, huh? Call a timeout here. 3rd and long. I don't know why we called a timeout. That was a little strange there. He's gonna run the ball probably. Oh wow, Caulfield almost found room. Texans call a timeout, and just like that, you got a 7-3 game still. So the defense is working through it. The offense has sputtered since their first touchdown. Maybe they can figure this out here. I'm going to watch one more drive with Peters and then we'll sim through. He does well from a sim standpoint. That's nice, but that's not why I want him. Peters so far seems to, you know, it's his first game as an Elk. And his first real-time starting. I looked at his stats. He didn't really do too much his first 2 years in the NFL. So I'm getting an opportunity to do that here. Working out. So, wow, man. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy the way these Elks defense has been playing. We're going to start the drive at the 20-yard line. 2 tight ends on the left side of that line there. Caulfield in the backfield. 8:07 left here in the 3rd. They rush 4. Throws an out route, and he just threw it a little too early. Reed came in hot on that one like he was reading to try to jump that route. Whoa, 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 whoa. Single back trips right. Defense got real. They pinched, and they handed off. I think that honestly was the better decision there than trying to pass it. And the Texans defense is making moves all across the field right here. Trips left. Peters reads the pressure and it's picked. That is not what we needed there. Peters with the mistake. No, man. And they went for it. They went for a fake. Wow. Maybe that's how we've been staying in the game. The Texans think they should have been killing us, and they're going for it a lot. 6:09 left here in the 3rd. Bunch right. Peters throws a slant, and what a play. That was acrobatic, right? I don't even have abilities on. Did you see that? 2nd and 10 here at the 27-yard line. I'd love to see my guys run the ball more, but there's probably not a lot of confidence in the run game. Peters throws a shot. Oh, my gosh. This is his first game. First game as an Elk. First game. You know, trying to get used to this team, so I got to give my guy a break here. Peters throws it. Nice catch. That's number 1. Hayes with the big play right there for a first down. 5:30 left here in the half. Defense again pinching, getting close. They're going to try to press. They're going to try to pressure. Outside zone there for Caulfield. Runs straight into that one, but 3-yard gain, 7 for 26. What an ugly score over there. That's a scoregami scenario. 5-0. Ravens over the Colts right now. And it looks like the Armadillos caught up real quick against the Saints. Wow, good move. Woo, okay, Caulfield. Yeah, he wants to be relevant on this team for sure. Running back, like I could see myself just cutting a ton of players too, man. It's just not, I need more. Oh, no. Ford hit him, but Hayes should have caught that ball. He knew he was going to get smoked. He's got a brace for impact there. Single back trips right. They hand it off again. Caulfield almost found a hole. That would have probably sent him to the end zone. Good tackle in the open field there by Johnson. Good arm tackle. Same formation here. Defense has their linebackers in the gaps. They rush 4 though. Throws a seam route. What a catch by Hayes. No, that's Nickerson. Oh my goodness. 3 for 85 for Nickerson today. Tight end off the right side of that line. Caulfield in the backfield here. They're going for an RPO there, and Young had to step back a little bit on that one. I don't know. Young's got a star dev, but I don't think he's that good. 2nd and 9. Empty bench. Trips left. They rush 4. Peters fumbled it. Picked up by the lineman. Oh my goodness. 4th sack right there for the Texans. 3rd and 11 here at the 21-yard line. Last time. Throws a shot. What a catch by freaking Nickerson. Great job by number 80 on that. And we got 1st and goal at the 6. Defense coming out in a heavy set here. Offset is close. Caulfield in the backfield. They're going to play action this one. And Peters going to try to take off. 53 reads it. That's a sack for Brackett there. Interesting call. I don't think it was a designed run, but I appreciate Peters trying to get loose. He is a scrambling QB architect. Trips left. They're doing it again. Throws it, and that's a oh my gosh! Touchdown, Ramon Hayes. So they go for a play action again. And Peters throws a dot right there at the back of the end zone. Oh my goodness. That is the throw that I will remember. But Hayes with the snag. Ooh, baby. 14-3 here. With 42 seconds left. We will probably just sim a little bit more of this one. Let's see if Peters can finish this off here. His first start as an Elk with the first opportunity to get a win here for the Elk. He may be a legend in the making. No! As soon as I said that, the O-line just collapsed. Nobody was open. 2nd and 17 here. 30 left here in the game. Trips left. Single back set. They're going to hand it off here to Caulfield, who has a ton of yards. He's going to get a lot of those back. And this is 3rd and manageable here. As you can see, this offense, 300 yards total. We're at the bottom of the league, really, when it comes to the offense. But I think it's just we got to get a better offensive coordinator, our new book. And Peters throws an out. Wow, Young is wide open. And the Elk get a much-needed first down there. 2 picks today for Peters. 2 touchdowns, though. But that was a huge play right there. Single back bunch right. And I think he's going to wait. Nope, he's going to call a play. They're going to hit a tight end there who braces for impact. It's a 1-yard gain. Timeout called. 1:55 left here in this one. I think they're going to try to run the ball, force the defense to do something. Oh, the offense to get it done. But if Caulfield gets this first down, folks, the game is over. Let's see if he can get it right here. 3rd and 2. Are they going to pass it? They're going to play action this. What? Crossbody throw hits it to McDougal. And that should do it, folks. The Elk get their second win, and it comes with the trade. It was the QB trade. We found a diamond in the rough right at the deadline. 2nd and 4. Texans have used all their timeouts. And there you have it. Game is over. Caulfield 13 for 78. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Elk get their second win against a tough Texan squad. Peters was never going to get an opportunity to play. They have an X Factor QB that's getting paid $50 million plus to be a starter. He's got 2 years left on his contract. Peters was never going to get a chance. So for us, it's great that we had an opportunity to bring him in. Maybe he's our franchise guy. We have him for 2 years, 1 more year after this year. So maybe he ends up being the guy, and we just got to build around him, get the pieces there and ready to roll. But that is awesome to see. 14-6. Not the greatest of stat lines, but look at this. 20 for 32. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing game look balanced now. Nickerson 4 for 100. McDougal 6 for 70. Hayes 5 for 54. Some sacks were given up. DeJuan Jones gave up a ton. So did Spencer Blackwell. Tackle is a need for us for sure. But Noel, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 1 for Waters and Noel. And Thomas, how did Dom Bruce do it? Yeah, he did okay. 4 tackles there. Pass deflections happened. Man, I am so happy that we got a win. We needed one. We needed that win. Next games, we'll first start out with the 5-3 Titans. We'll watch a little bit of some of this stuff, but my hope is that probably in the next 2 episodes we'll be at the end of the year and get a chance to continue to build. But that'll do it for us today, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. Elk got their second win. Can they get 4 wins total for the year to hit their goal? All we can hope for, man. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and we'll have that slogan ready to roll in the next one. I think I know which one we're going to use. Y'all have yourself a good one.